They wrote our stories before we could speak. They named us wasted potential. Too loud, too soft, too wild, too small. They broke our ground and stole our seeds. But here we are, roots deep, voices rising. This is not just a story of survival. This is a cultural rebirth. This is the future we claim back. Listen, because we have stories they forgot to name. The lady with the skin like milk is named Joy Asukwo Okon. She comes from Mpanak, a beautiful village in Ibono, Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria, a place known for its beautiful beach, but never for its soul. Joy lives and works in Lagos, rebuilding a quiet but steady life, one that reflects not just where she comes from, but who she has chosen to become. Joy enjoys slow mornings, reading novels that help her escape and writing endless books she hopes she never finishes. She's naturally curious, asking questions others might overlook. But most people don't realize that Joy is actually funny until she feels safe enough to let it show. But growing up, safety wasn't always guaranteed. There was a time when Joy felt like she had to hide who she was. She didn't mention Ibuno because she feared the assumptions, and sadly, those assumptions came often. People would say things like, "You speak well for an Ibuno girl," or that express shock that someone from Akwa Ibom could be so composed. Joy learned early on that compliments like this carried quiet insults. They were reminders that too many, she was already underestimated. As a teenager, she often kept her identity private because, in the eyes of the world, girls from Ibano were limited to the seaside, to survival, to nothing much beyond the shore. Today, Joy works as a nurse in the hospital in Lagos. She's proud of her work, but whenever she tells someone where she's from, she can feel the weight of their surprise, their doubt, their quiet judgment. These reactions remind her just how deeply misunderstood her people still are. But today, Joy no longer hides. She speaks about her home, she carries its struggles, she speaks about its strengths, its people. For her, healing means telling the truth. It means no longer pretending. It means honoring her roots even when others don't recognize their value. Cultural rebirth to Joy means remembering who you are and passing that memory on. She asks questions, she listens to her elders and shares what she learns, hoping to keep the connection alive. She dreams of a future where young people from Ibuno, from Akwa Ibom State, from Nigeria don't just live but grow, where they're seen beyond outdated levels and given space to thrive. Joy wants people to know that her community is not broken. She wants people to know that Nigerians are capable, that Akwa Ibomites are trying, that people from Ibono want more, and they deserve to be seen fully, clearly, and with the highest regard and dignity. So, from the ruins of silence, a culture rises. They break the weight of stolen dreams, no longer hidden, no longer small. They become what was once denied.